The Monster Among Monsters, Braun Strowman story. And welcome back to my channel again. This is Mikeratto, and well, subscribe now to watch more wrestling topics and wrestling related videos here in my channel. So, what are you waiting for? Click subscribe, 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 subscribe. In 2016, he was pushed going to the main event scene. This time while he was booked to defeat enhancement talents, left after right, handicap matches, which he actually defeated those enhancement talent or jobbers by that time. Well, also in the time James Ellsworth got over. So yeah, that's also another thing. And yeah, by 2017, he reached the ultimate the ultimate support from the fans themselves. Well, why? Because he feuded with Roman Reigns, which people still didn't forget what happened in 2015, and by 2017, he's feuding with The Undertaker going into WrestleMania, and Braun Strowman was his feud for The Undertaker. And yeah, people were supporting Strowman because you're facing The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and yeah, because of the 2015 Royal Rumble thing for Roman Reigns. And then, well, he actually got his massive push here. After feuding with Reigns, well, he had matches with Mark Henry, with the Big Show, which feuding with them, and these legends put over Strowman. Even Kane returning to put over Braun Strowman. And in 2017, well, he got his Universal title matches, though unfortunately he didn't win the title here. It was to be 3 years later. And yeah, Braun Strowman, by the fact, is getting over. That's why they turned him face. The guy who screams, "I'm not finished with you," got his push also. Well, he feuded with such main event stars such as Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe, and even this a something with Triple H, which never got into a proper feud. Though he is over, well, there's different turns such as when he debuted, he's a heel. When he's getting over, they turn him babyface, and then he turned heel in 2018, then turned face in 2019, then turned heel in 2020, and then now he's a babyface yet again in 2021. Well, for his main roster run, he got at least like 6 turns. So yeah, despite of those turns, well, he's mostly also in the main event scene. Well, sometimes on the upper mid card, sometimes on the tag division. Well, yeah, he won a lot of tag team championships. I think twice as the Raw Tag Team Champion. He got an Intercontinental title reign. He got an Universal title reign. And well, he is now feuding with Shane McMahon, which, well, Shane McMahon is actually a good superstar with a risk that he can do in the ring. And yeah, though their feud now is not that quite good for, well, for some fans, well, at least he is doing something at WrestleMania. So by the time in 2017, well, he is over, people are chanting, "Get his hands" every time he's in the ring. He got segments every time. He defeated also John Cena, I think, in a match, or somehow John Cena defeated him. But yeah, the guy is over, and well, oh yeah, he defeated almost everyone in the Elimination Chamber match. While he looked so strong until he was defeated by Roman Reigns. And well, there's the guy who actually won a 50-man Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, though people I'm not sure if it is canon or not in the Royal Rumble status. So yeah, this guy, well, they made a lot of gimmicks for him. And well, it was actually interesting when he feuded with The Fiend in 2020. Well, he got into a deeper side of him, which, well, you see his pre-Wyatt, well, the Wyatt family gimmick, that is actually consuming him because, well, it's his master, former master, Bray Wyatt, who he's feuding with, the fear into his eyes when he's feuding with the Fiend, and everything, the character development during those times. And yeah, squashing Bill Goldberg at WrestleMania. He also had an IC title run, which he defeated Shinsuke for it, Shinsuke Nakamura. And well, he was defeated by Sami Zayn, but it's a 3-on-1 handicap match. So yeah, well, it kind of makes sense. He had a feud with Miz and Morrison, which Miz and Morrison made somehow fun of him during those feud. And well, I think they're actually making a song for him back then, mocking him. So yeah. And also in 2018, well, he's the winner of the Money in the Bank, which he was labeled as Monster in the Bank, somehow like that, which he lost his title match by a no contest, well, because Brock Lesnar interfered. I think it's rare to happen, well, that happened to a Hell in a Cell match. Well, everyone hated that result, and it was evidence also a year later when they did that also to the Fiend in Seth Rollins' match. Well, everyone hated the no contest on Hell in a Cell because they expect brutality and a perfect ending for the match, or a great ending for that match, an awesome match all throughout because of the build-up and etc. And yeah, well, Braun Strowman also had segments with Alexa Bliss, well, before she became Sister Abigail. This mix match challenge between the two when they're actually entertaining on their own, having this tag team. And while he had a segment with Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, they actually had a stable when they turned heel, and well, they feuded with the Shield, and then later on was replaced during that time. I think it was Corbin, McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley to still feud with the Shield, removing Braun Strowman in that stable, and then removing Dolph Ziggler, and then they had that stable also, which feuded with the Shield before well, Moxley left for AEW. Well, though, even though he got his rise popularity from 2017, and well, the fall of him happened during the Universal title matches when he was defeated by Brock Lesnar most of his title matches, and especially that match at Crown Jewel, which actually see the destruction of Braun Strowman in Brock Lesnar's match. Well, even though he is over, regardless, well, there are matches that destroys a superstar's quality, or well, on how the audience view him as a credible threat for the world title. Though I don't question that much of the booking sometimes, but yeah, people are actually asking why did they do this, why did they do that. People are, well, they have questions, why, how, what happened, so on and so forth, which we can't answer. People can theorize, people can think of a reason, though I myself, I'm not sure for the reason. But yeah, he got his rise again when he got the Universal Championship in 2020, and he got his recent fall yet again when he actually lost the title. He was absent on television. Roman Reigns is getting an excellent job as the heel Universal Champion. So that's the good thing about the Universal Championship for now. And while the Universal Championship, well, they had Edge challenging for it, and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, which is happening, I think, on night 2. And yeah, for Braun Strowman, well, he is feuding with Shane McMahon, as I told you. Well, he also got these moments which, well, for Braun, well, he got this moment which he picked a kid to actually had the tag team championships at WrestleMania, which the two won. And I think he also won a Andre the Giant Memorial. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So yeah, that's today for the video. I hope you all like it. This is only a short video. Well, like, comment down below, share, subscribe, and subscribe. And again, peace, and again, this is Mikeratto.